All right, everyone. So today we're going to try to unpack this ARK white paper, going
Nice.
on a deep dive. Exactly.
Yeah.
And I know white paper's right. They can be a little dense.
A little bit intimidating, even.
Yeah, intimidating, a little dry sometimes.
Absolutely.
But I think this one's really interesting because, you hear about ARK and it's always, oh, it's aiming to be more than just another cryptocurrency.
Right.
So let's dive into it. What's the big problem?
It's beast, this white paper, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
It's long,
Yeah.
but it's good. It's good.
Okay.
Um, I think to understand where they're going, you got to look at the problem they're tackling.
Okay.
And they lay it out pretty clearly right at the beginning.
Okay.
So think about it like this.
Yeah.
Imagine it's the early days of electricity.
Mm-hmm.
You've got all these incredible inventions popping up, light bulbs, motors, all this cool stuff.
Right.
Every single one needs a different outlet.
Oh.
Different voltage, everything.
Chaos.
Chaos, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a mess. You can't just plug anything in anywhere. And the white paper argues that blockchain right now is kind of in that messy phase.
Okay.
Lots of potential, don't get me wrong.
Right.
But it's fragmented. It's a pain to navigate.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally.
Especially for everyday people.
Right.
And that's where ARK comes in, see?
Yeah.
They want to be the bridge,
Okay.
that universal adapter
Okay.
that brings it all
That seems to
together
make sense.
and makes it, most importantly, I think, user-friendly.
So not just another cryptocurrency, they're trying to build a whole ecosystem.
Yeah, that's the idea. Ambitious, right?
It's a bold move. What's their grand plan? How did they say they're going to do this?
Well, the white paper lays out a two-pronged approach.
Okay.
First, they're all about the techtation,
Okay.
a secure and crazy fast core technology.
Okay. Sure.
We'll get into the nitty-gritty later, but think of it as the foundation of a skyscraper.
Yeah.
You need that base to be rock solid.
Strong foundation.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And part two?
This is where it gets really interesting, especially if you're like me and you want to see blockchain used in the real world.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
ARK is all about practical services that people will actually use, not just for trading or whatever,
Right.
but for things you do every single day.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Right.
That's huge to bridge that gap.
Huge.
Yeah.
And it's not just about building new stuff either.
One thing I thought was really smart, they emphasize integrating what already works.
Oh, interesting.
They even say it straight up. It's not about reinventing the wheel. It's about taking the wheel and making it smoother, faster, more accessible.
I like that.
Yeah, it's good philosophy.
Yeah, I like that a lot. All right, so we've talked about ARK's big ambitions, their vision for like a more connected blockchain future. But what's the secret sauce? What's under the hood?
Yeah, the tech is key, right?
Exactly.
Anyone can have grand visions.
Right.
But ARK seems to actually have a plan for making it happen. They get into the weeds a bit in the white paper,
Okay.
but I think it's worth it to understand how they're approaching it.
Okay, let's get technical then.
All right, so one of the core concepts here, and this is huge in the blockchain world, is something called Delegated Proof of Stake. Okay, yeah, DPoS.
BPOS, exactly.
I've heard that term thrown around.
Yeah, it's a mouthful, but basically it's how they secure the network.
Okay.
And it's a big deal because it impacts everything from efficiency to like how fair the system is.
Right, right. And how does ARK use DPoS?
So they're similar to projects like Lisk and Crypti in that they use DPoS, but there are some key differences in how ARK implements it.
Okay, so it's not just a one-size-fits-all kind of thing.
Exactly. It's like you can have democracy, but there are different ways to structure that democracy.
Right, different flavors of democracy.
Exactly. So
Okay.
with ARK's DPoS, think of it like this. You're a voter, right?
Okay.
And instead of directly voting on every single decision, you elect delegates to represent you.
So it's like a representative democracy. Right?
You're getting it.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Streamlined decision-making.
Okay, that does sound more user-friendly. I can see how they're going for that. But you said there were some key differences. How's ARK's DPoS different?
Right, so they really thought about the voting system. They get into the nitty-gritty in the white paper, talking about weighted voting, delegate reputation, even something called a blacklist to keep the bad actors out.
Okay, so they're serious about security then.
Oh, yeah.
Making sure it can't be messed with.
It's all about making the system more democratic, less prone to manipulation, you know.
I like it because who wants to put their trust in something that can be easily gamed?
Yeah.
Not me.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's DPoS, their way of securing the network. What else is in ARK's tech toolkit?
Okay, so this next one, this is my favorite part. It's the concept of, get ready for it, bridged blockchains.
Bridged blockchains. Okay, I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
All right, so right now, most blockchains, they're kind of like islands, right?
Okay.
They exist in their own little silos. They don't really talk to each other.
Right, right.
But ARK wants to change that. They're building these things called smart bridges that act as universal translators.
So, like, Ethereum could talk to Bitcoin.
Exactly.
Whoa, that's huge.
It opens up so many possibilities.
Yeah, yeah. Like what? Give me an example.
Think about it. A gaming platform could seamlessly integrate with, like, a decentralized finance application.
Oh, wow. So your game could have real-world financial application.
Exactly. The possibilities are kind of mind-blowing.
Okay, so they're bridging these blockchains, but are they actually doing it, or is this like a pie-in-the-sky idea?
No, they're serious. They actually list their first target bridges in the white paper.
Oh, really? Who are they going after?
The big ones. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Lisk, even a gaming platform.
Wow. Okay.
They're putting their money where their mouth is.
Yeah, they're not messing around. I like it. Okay, so we've covered ARK's grand vision. We've dug into the nuts and bolts of their tech. But where do we go from here? What's next? What's the timeline on all of this?
Well, this is where the white paper goes from, like, here's what we're doing to here's where we're going. And it gets pretty exciting.
Okay, I'm always down for a good roadmap. Lay it on me.
They've actually divided their roadmap into these phases,
Okay.
and they've given each phase a cool code name, almost like mythical, you know?
All right, you're killing me. What are the code names?
So first of all, they've already checked off some big ones. Atlas, remember that?
Their token exchange campaign, right?
Yeah. Successfully completed.
Nice.
And then Atlantis.
That was the mainnet launch.
Exactly. Already in the books.
Okay, so they're not just all talk. They're actually delivering.
They're for real.
I like it.
So looking ahead, the next big thing on the horizon is Apollo.
Apollo. Okay. What's so special about Apollo?
This is where things get really tangible, especially for people who are, like you, into the practical side of blockchain.
Okay, yeah, hit me with it.
Apollo is all about bringing ARK to the real world
Okay.
with what they're calling a P2P card network.
Hold on, like a physical card?
They have a physical card, point-of-sale system, the whole 9 yards.
So, like, I could be walking down the street buying a cup of coffee with ARK.
That's the idea.
No more fumbling with cash or cards or anything, just straight blockchain payments.
Precisely. And it's not just about convenience.
Right.
The white paper talks about how this could be revolutionary for, like, financial inclusion.
Right, people who don't have access to banks or traditional financial systems.
Exactly. It could open up a whole world of possibilities for them.
Now that's what I'm talking about. That's using this technology to make a real difference.
For real.
So Apollo is the next big step. What comes after that? You mentioned other phases.
Yeah, they've got Aphrodite, Argos. Those are a bit further out.
Okay.
But from what I gather, it's all about partnerships, integrations, really weaving ARK into the fabric of, like, the digital world.
So it's not just about creating their own separate system.
Right.
It's about bridging the gap between that and what we're already doing.
Making it accessible.
Exactly. Yeah, I like that.
To everyone.
Well, this has been, I mean, it's a dense white paper.
It's a lot to unpack.
But honestly, I think ARK is onto something here.
It's an exciting vision.
It really is, yeah. To take this technology and to make it, I don't know, something that everyone can use and benefit from.
And it's more than just, like, a pie-in-the-sky idea.
Right.
They have a plan. They're executing on it.
Exactly. And we'll be sure to keep everyone updated on their progress.
Oh, absolutely. As they hit those milestones, we'll be here to break it all down.
Exactly.
Every step of the way.
Until then, I guess, keep an eye on ARK.
Yeah, check out their website. Explore the white paper for yourself.
There's a lot to learn.
Definitely.
All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time.
See ya.